Our first comic, ladies and gentlemen, is a very funny man. Tonight is his big night, his first night, ladies and gentlemen, as a professional comic. I'd like you to get your hands together for my favorite, Praveen!
Thank you, Russ. Russ, yes. Can you show me your tongue, please? Ah, yes, there, right. You know, because what happens is whenever he tries to utter my name, pronounce my name, he always loses his tongue. Because my name is so tongue-twisting one, you know. That's the reason. Anyways, well, that's why he did not take my last name. Just as Praveen, he stops there. Okay. Friends, now when you see an Indian man, what do you do? Just do some yoga, please, okay? So, can you all raise your left hand, please? Good. Hands down. Now, can you just raise your right hand, please? Good. That means you understand my accent, right? That was the test. Okay. Now, everybody, give me $10. Ah. Now you don't understand my accent. I know that. Okay. Friends, you all know Christopher Columbus, right? Yes. But you don't know Praveen. Okay. Columbus and me, we both arrived in America on the same day. It was Columbus Day. Of course, he arrived 500 years back, and I came to this country 10 years back. Columbus discovered America. I am still discovering it. I'm still working on it. By the way, Columbus was an Italian, okay, who discovered America. For me, that is the oldest reference of outsourcing in the history of America. Well, there are many other similarities between me and him. He wanted to go to India and he landed in America by mistake. I wanted to leave India and landed in America. Was that a mistake? Let's figure that out today. That's my today's objective. Well, 10 years back in India, my boss in India, he called me in his office and he goes, Praveen, we are sending you to America on an assignment. I was like, wow, the dreamland. He goes, hold on. You need to know some ground realities about America. Okay? When you go there, the first thing, do not stare at the women. That's called as sexual harassment. Do not touch the children over there. That is called as child abuse. Okay. And if you see a car, do not touch that car, even if you like it. You know, the owner of the car might have an insurance claim against you for damage you did not do. I was like, man, America is something like they all play a lawsuit game. They're just watching. Foul, catch him, foul, you know, that kind of stuff. Then he says, Praveen, we are taking care of your health insurance also. It will cover all kinds of diseases. It's a very good insurance, provided you don't fall sick. Okay, that's good. Good to know. And then he says, well, we have a video conference between you and the team in America. So as usual, on the conference day, I was in a suit like this, in the hot weather of India. and the American team on the other end, they were in their jeans, with the shorts, with their feet on the desk, and playing a baseball up in the air. I was like, wow, is that the place I am going? That's the reason they want me there to do the real work. Okay. I went home and I told my wife, we are going to America. My Indian wife, you know. In America, a husband, wife, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, we have one common term for them, right? We call them significant other. In India also the same thing, you know, husband is a significant other and wife is insignificant other. She has no value. She has no opinions. She is just part of the baggage. So I told my wife, we are going to America. Just start packing, you know, and make sure don't pack those pink shirts. I won't be able to wear them in America, okay? So my wife said, okay, fine. But still she dared and she said, Praveen, why do you want to go to America? We have such a great house here. You got a good job. And I said, hell with the job. Hell with the house, I don't care. Look at the infrastructure in America. The great roads, the uninterrupted power supply, the running water, you know, the telephone system that doesn't fail. We are going to America. Today, after 10 years, I have a house and a job with a guaranteed infrastructure around it. The only thing that is not guaranteed is my job and my house. Well, my boss, then my client in Philadelphia, he had totally a different picture about Indians. He thought, his name was Bill in Philadelphia, he thought a bunch of Indians will arrive from India. They will be, of course, wearing a suit with a turban on their head. Their last names would be ending with Patel. And when we open our bag, a snake will pop his head. You know? Well, Bill, then he became a good friend of me. And he used to take me around for shopping and for dinner and lunch, all that stuff. So one day I told him, Bill, I want to buy those porn movies, the video cassettes, you know, those X-rated movies. So he goes, why you want to buy them? I said, Bill, those are banned in India. So he says, that's not true. Those porn movies are banned in India? Isn't that Kama Sutra was written in India? I thought you guys already have a video version of Kama Sutra. Guys, Kama Sutra is more popular in America than in India. You know, we don't need that. We don't need that fucking manual. We are already 1 billion people, damn it!